I used to work at a hotel. One day, I got a phone call. On the call, a beautiful girl was speaking. She had ordered a food parcel. I prepared the order and went to the address she gave. The parcel was ordered by that same beautiful girl. She looked extremely attractive. She asked me to come inside. When she placed the money in my hand, her fingers brushed against mine by accident. We both looked at each other. At that moment, no one else was home, just her and me. Only the two of us. Slowly, we moved closer to each other, and whatever happened between us after that, without planning, I'm going to tell you today. Hello friends, my name is Akash. I'm a simple boy from a small village. My family was financially very weak. I lost my father when I was very young. My mother raised me by working hard in other people's fields. Whatever I am today is because of her sacrifices. But after finishing my studies, I couldn't find any job. So I took up a position at a big hotel in the city. The hotel was in a busy square. Every day, all kinds of people came there. College students, office workers. I used to take their calls, note their food orders, deliver the food, and the money I earned helped run our home. Life was simple, but I always felt satisfied knowing that I was working honestly so that my mother could stay happy. It was a Sunday. The hotel wasn't crowded. It was around 3 in the afternoon when the phone rang. I picked up, and on the other end, I heard a sweet and pleasant voice. The girl ordered a pizza and gave me the address of her apartment. There was something special in the way she spoke, a simple charm. I noted down the order, told the kitchen, and in about 15 to 20 minutes, the pizza was ready. I grabbed the delivery bag and left for the given address. The apartment was huge, luxurious, and beautifully designed. It was the first time I had gone inside such a wealthy building. I found flat number 13 on the second floor. I rang the bell once, twice. On the third ring, the door slowly opened, and when I saw the girl standing there, I froze for a moment. She was incredibly beautiful and graceful. She had draped her sari perfectly. A small bindi on her forehead, loose black hair, a fair and soft face, and eyes filled with a calm but captivating glow. She smiled gently and asked, "Pizza?" "Yes, ma'am," I smiled back. She opened the door a little wider and said, "Come inside and keep it on the table. My hands have mehndi on them." I nodded and stepped inside. The moment I entered, I was shocked. The house was so beautiful and so elegantly decorated that I felt like I had stepped into a luxury hotel abroad. Gorgeous curtains, crystal decor, large framed photos on the walls, everything looked stunning. I placed the pizza on the table and said, "It's 299 rupees, ma'am." She smiled and said, "Come to my room, my purse is in there." My hands are wet, so I can't get it myself. I followed her into the bedroom. The room was even prettier. Soft sunlight coming through the window, the scent of flowers, and a peaceful atmosphere, it all felt different. In that moment, I realized how different some people's lives are. She said, "Open the cupboard." I opened it and found a small purse inside. I took it out and, as she told me, I pulled out the money. The purse had only 500 rupee notes. She said, "Take one 500. I took the note and said, "Ma'am, the total is 299. I'll bring the remaining 200 rupees back to you." Hearing this, she went silent for a moment. She looked at me with surprise. Her face showed softness and respect. She said, "Keep it as a tip." I smiled and replied, "No ma'am, I work hard. I don't take something I haven't earned. I'll return your change." She smiled again. There was something special in that smile, as if for the first time, someone appreciated my honesty. I took the money, closed the cupboard, and started walking toward the door. When I turned back once more, she still had that gentle smile and a shine in her eyes, as if she was thinking that honest people still exist in this world, and at that moment, even I felt that honesty never dies, only the people who recognize it are rare. I stepped out of the door and slowly walked down the stairs. I kept thinking how sometimes we meet people who remain in our memories forever. I returned to the hotel and got busy with work again. The rest of the day was full of orders, customers, and conversations. Everything was the same, but my mind was somewhere else. Evening came, work ended, and I went back to my room. My friends were tired, they talked a bit, ate dinner, and fell asleep. But I couldn't sleep. Whenever I closed my eyes, I saw that girl's face, her smile, her mehndi, her soft voice, and most of all, the respect she showed me. In my simple, ordinary life, the warmth and trust of a girl from such a rich family felt completely new to me. For the first time, someone's memories kept me awake all night. I didn't even realize when I finally fell asleep. The next day, I reached the hotel as usual. Same daily routine, phone calls, orders, crowds, but her smiling face kept coming back to my mind again and again. I had already kept aside the 200 rupees that I had to return. As the evening got closer, a strange nervousness started growing inside me. Should I go or not? Would it be right to meet her again? But for me, honesty and keeping my word were more important than anything else. Around 6 in the evening, I started walking toward her apartment. While climbing the stairs, an odd restlessness filled my chest. Would she even recognize me? Would she behave the same way she did before? I rang the bell, and this time, she opened the door right away. As soon as she saw me, there was surprise in her eyes, along with a soft smile. "Oh, you came yesterday, right?" she asked. I nodded. "Yes, ma'am, you had to return 200 rupees. I came to give them back." I took out the money from my pocket and held it out. She extended her delicate hand. When I placed the money in her palm, our hands brushed for a moment. In that 1 second, something ran through my entire body, like a sudden jolt. My heartbeat quickened. And I noticed a faint spark in her eyes too. She smiled and said, "This is the first time someone has refused to take a tip. It feels good, knowing there are still honest people in the world." Then suddenly she asked, "Will you have tea?" I was startled. No words came out. She laughed softly and said, "Hey, don't get scared, it's just normal tea. You'll have some, right?" I nodded slowly. She went inside and I stood quietly in the living room. The house was peaceful. There was a gentle floral fragrance in the air, and somewhere in the background a soft old romantic song was playing. A few minutes later, she returned with 2 cups of tea. Handing 1 cup to me, she asked, "What's your name?" "Akash," I replied. "And yours?" She smiled lightly. "Sanika." Then she asked softly, "Where are you from? Who do you live with here?" I answered honestly, "I'm from a village. I live here with a few friends in a shared room." She said, "You have a really good nature." Hearing that, I was speechless. Gathering courage, I asked, "Do you live alone?" "I don't see anyone else around." For a moment, her expression changed. Her smile disappeared. Her eyes filled with sadness. She whispered, "Yes. I live alone. My husband passed away 2 years ago." After that, everything changed. A tear rolled down her cheek. My heart felt heavy. I couldn't think of anything to say. Without even realizing it, my hand reached out and wiped her tear. She looked at me, first with surprise, then with a faint smile. Embarrassed, I pulled my hand back and said, "I'm sorry. I just couldn't see you cry." She didn't say anything, but her silence held a lot of pain, loneliness, hurt, and something deeply emotional. Inside me, a strange warmth began to grow for her. I stood up and said, "I should leave, the owner will scold me if I'm late." She stood up too. As I turned to leave, she extended her soft hand toward me. I reached out too. For the first time, her hand was in mine, warm, gentle, like time had stopped for a moment. She walked me to the door. As I went down the stairs, she stood at the top, watching me, with gratitude and a quiet trust in her eyes. As if she had finally found someone who genuinely understood her. I walked out, but my heart stayed back with her. After that day, I realized something. Some connections begin unexpectedly, but they stay in the heart forever. I didn't know whether what I was feeling was right or wrong, but something in me was changing. A week passed. My mind kept repeating her name, Sanika. Then Sunday came. And suddenly, my phone rang. "Hello, this is Sanika," she had called me herself. She had ordered a meal that day. I prepared the delivery and went to her apartment, lost in her thoughts. My heart was beating fast, something felt different. I rang the bell and she opened the door immediately. I handed over the parcel and said, "Ma'am, 220 rupees. She didn't say anything, just looked at me with a soft smile. I didn't know whether to stand or leave, but her quiet gaze felt warm, inviting. Before I realized it, I stepped inside. "Sit on the sofa," she said. I sat down while she went into her room. My mind kept asking, why does she treat me with so much affection? In a big city like this, so many people order food, but who invites a delivery boy inside so comfortably? She returned after a moment, took out the money, and placed it in my hand. Again, her fingers brushed mine, and again, my heart raced. I stood up. She stood too. We were so close, and the silence between us spoke more than words. The next moment, she hugged me tightly, and broke down crying. I gently stroked her head, trying to calm her. She stepped back and said in a trembling voice, "I've never met someone as honest, kind, and understanding as you. You felt my pain, you wiped my tears, you respected me, you refused a tip. I don't feel good without you now. I've developed feelings for you. I want to marry you. I have money, wealth, everything, but I don't have someone with a heart like yours." Hearing that, I became emotional too. A rich, beautiful girl, wanting to marry a simple boy from a village, this was something I had never imagined, not even in my dreams. I pinched myself to check if it was real. She laughed. I held out both my hands, and she placed hers in mine. In that moment, the first flower of love bloomed between us. From that day, we started meeting, talking, understanding each other. Within days, our love grew deeper, and finally, we got married. Today, we live together, peaceful, happy, and full of love. In life, you can earn money, buy a house, own a car, but finding someone who truly accepts you from the heart, that's rare. I found her. Friends, this was our love story. How did you like it? Did we do the right thing or the wrong thing? You decide. True love doesn't depend on looks, money, or status. It's built on honesty, purity, and emotional connection. No matter what your situation is. If your heart is clean, and your nature is good, luck will knock on your door at the right time. Believe in yourself and believe in love. Because real relationships are made from the heart, and those are the ones that last a lifetime. If you liked the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Always believe in love, because true love comes unexpectedly, and it can change your entire life. Thank you.